Now that you've seen the overall layout, let's zoom in on this page right here. I'm looking at element number 7805. Just a quote from a book I was reading. If you glance at the link column, you'll see it's connected to 4186. That's the number I assigned earlier to the book itself. Whenever I start a new book, I write down the title and the author, give it a number, and then every quote or reference to that book gets linked back to it. 7805 is a quote from a science fiction novel by Robert Silverberg called Kingdoms of the Wall. It's set on an alien planet where the inhabitants undertake a pilgrimage to climb an immense mountain known simply as the Wall. And the narrator remarks, "I would not have believed the wall could have undone so many of our people." Why did I write down that quote in particular? Because I recognized it immediately as an echo from the Inferno, where Dante marvels at the many souls unmade or undone by death. Now, as I was looking up the exact wording of the Dante quote, I happened to learn that T.S. Eliot also quoted the same line in his great poem, The Wasteland. Finding those links across the centuries from a 13th century Italian poet down to a popular sci-fi author, that's part of the joy of reading, and I log that in my Linkbook. Take a look at element 7806, just a single word. I linked that back to the same book, number 4186 by Silverberg. There's also a link here to 108, which is my entry for new words that I encounter while reading. Anytime I come across a new word, I jot it down, note the source, and tag it with 108. Later on, in my Linkbooks app, I can search or filter for every new word that I've learned just by searching for 108. On the next page, with no transition at all, I've got notes from an entirely different book, one on artificial intelligence by Eliezer Yudkowsky. It's called If Anyone Builds It, Everyone Dies, and you can see the link to the book number. It's about the dangers of AI and the AI alignment problem. When I wrote down this quote at 7812, it immediately reminded me of a conversation I'd had just the week before, also related to a disagreement among experts. So I created a link to that earlier note, along with a link to the person I'd been talking to. Every reader wants to apply what they learn to their own personal life, and the Linkbook makes those connections easy to log and visualize. Now look at 7814, another quote from the AI book. This entry looks like any other, but it was very exciting for me. You'll notice that the links here point to much older, smaller numbers, 1013, 3667. These are ideas from thousands of entries ago, ideas I'm still grappling with today. That's what I really love about my Linkbook, the way old and new ideas collide on paper. That's where the real creative sparks happen. And that's why I say the Linkbook is an innovation engine. It doesn't just store ideas, it helps them grow, interact, and evolve.